Hey there guys, now I'm gonna read out the my paper, my language across the curriculum paper which I have presented for my internal examination. It was such a wonderful experience that I loved, enjoyed writing that exam because of the 2 10 marks which I have written in a way awesome manner, because that too becomes my favorite part in language across the curriculum. And except for those two questions, I didn't actually know what am I writing, but this played a very big role in my test paper, and I have of course scored a very decent mark. So let's get started with that of the innate theories, natural theories of language learning. So this theories deals with how language is being acquired by a human being or a child naturally. So let's get started. So as this is a nature theory, I have drawn trees. And yes guys, language learning means how a language is being learnt in the minds of the child. And in order to identify how language is developed or acquired, how the language is being acquired in the minds of the children, many theories has been dealt with. So by the linguist and also the psychoanalyst. So language theory basically deals with how human languages are produced, and the theories which deals with the language production are called the language theories. There are umpteen theories propounded by various philosophers, linguists, and psychoanalytics, and that arises dispute between them, which branches out into debate between nature and nurture theories. Okay. So nature theory says that languages are innate, that is inborn in nature. Those who are in favor of these nature theories are Plato, René Descartes, and Noam Chomsky. Plato, you all know that he belongs to the Greco-Roman period. We are going to discuss about their theories in detail in this essay, and their theories are as follows. Plato's theory is referred to as Plato's problem theory, and René Descartes' theory is called as Cartesian theory of language, and Noam Chomsky, his theory is known by the name Chomsky's universal grammar theory. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so Plato is actually the best student of Socrates. Socrates is best student. One of the best students is Socrates, who is also a Greek philosopher. They are the ones who kindle the curiosity in the minds of the learners by making them ask questions. So we have this kind of method in learning, right? Teaching and learning, we have a method of Socrates questioning. Socrates won't be answering any of the question, but he kindles the spirit of inquiry in the minds of the people, and what they do is they find answers on their own. He's not doing anything, but the rational thinking is being instilled in the minds of the people, and that's why he's known for Socratic questioning. It is named after him. And of course, the spirit of inquiry is being developed because of their logical thinking instead of being creative. So they believe that the world is the copy of the copy. They hated art. They were the hater of art. So this says that it is the world, that anything is a copy of a copy. If an artist draws a picture of a tree, he assumes something is to be a tree, and after seeing that, he tries to copy that copy. So nothing is original in this world according to them. So Plato says that language is being inbuilt in the minds of the child, and thus it takes lesser period of time to learn a language. According to them, language is there innate in all the child, and so they achieve a lot in a smaller period of time. So it was strictly condemned by Noam Chomsky, who was also a supporter of nature theory, he condemned him by asking this question: how knowledge are inbuilt? How can knowledge be inbuilt without knowing anything? And there is no answer for this, and thus he named the term as Plato's problem theory. So, next we'll go with the Cartesian's theory of language prediction. So, Rene Descartes propounded this theory, who is famous for his phrase cogito ergo sum, which means I think, therefore I am. He is a mathematician, and thus he ought to be logical in nature. But here in this theory of language prediction, what actually he says is one learns language by themselves in order to achieve or communicate their target language. In order to achieve or underline this, in order to achieve or communicate with the target language, and this language is inborn and innate in nature, he added that everyone has their own way of expressing things via language, and thus he put forth this theory and joined hands with the nature theories. Then we have Noam Chomsky's universal grammar theory. So Noam Chomsky is an American linguist. Being a linguist, he wanted to learn how languages are being acquired, and also linguist has something that to do with that of the psychoanalytical school of studies, where psyche means mind. And thus he started researching. Even though he argued with Plato, he too belongs to nature theories. When it comes to language acquisition, he says that the child already builds a set of grammatical structure that is being pre-wired in the brain, and he is the first to say how language is inbuilt. He is the one who researched and came up with the concept of LAD. LAD means language acquisition device, and this device, which is pre-wired in the brains of the child, it helps in the grammatical formation of the sentence, which in turn there is error-free sentence that can be framed even by the children. He also added that the language can be different but the structure for all the language is same, and thus children acquire language innately with the help of the device called language acquisition device. And the conclusion is that thus the theories which have proved that language is learned naturally and it is innate in nature. That's all for you guys. Cheers.